person that you do bully. You're looking for people that again that has low self-esteem. You're looking for people that don't want to, that again they don't want to, they want to fit in where they can get in. You're looking at someone who basically is such a, as you say, down, he's so far down that you can actually step on them because of the fact that they have nothing in life. They feel that they're worth in nothing, anything, or whatever. These are the type of people that bullies seem to, that they seem to come after. Well, needless to say that, and now we're going to the flip side of it, that if you are being bullied, you need to talk to someone about that. You need to definitely tell someone, that this is happening to me. Because what we're seeing is that for a person that's being bullied, you don't want to talk to anyone because, what's the old saying? Well, I'm not a snitch. Well, you have to understand something. It's not the fact of being a snitch. It's not even the fact of even telling, but you need to talk to someone because we're seeing we're seeing the suicide rate going up on people that are being bullied. Now, I keep flipping back and forth as far as talking about being bullied or you are a bully. Well, one thing about me is that I just keep it real with everyone. I let everyone notice that if you are a bully, understand this. There's someone better than you. I want you to understand that. There's somebody better than you. So what I'm telling you is this, is that you can't continue to keep doing that forever and think that it's going to be okay, because it's not. It's not okay for you to, to take people's money from them. It's not okay for you, and we'll even go all the way back even to the elementary, we'll talk elementary here. It's not okay for you to take somebody's lunch. It's not okay for you to take somebody's lunch money. It's not okay for you to do that. Because again, what you're learning, what you're seeing is this, and the scenario that I use is this. As a ninth grader, we know what happened to us as ninth graders as it came from as far as the 12th graders. Well, because when I was in school, we had a thing that was called Freshman Day. And it was always that first Friday when we got to school. But that first Friday, if you played any type of sport or whatever, basically the 12th graders, you were at the beck and call of the 12th graders. Well, now understand this. As a ninth grader, that happened to us. But what do you think my mentality is when I became a 10th grader or when I became an 11th grader, even a 12th grader? Well, guess what? I'm waiting on that time now just for that ninth grade class to come through. Well, that's not the way it should be. That's not how it is. But we see a lot of that still that go on just within the schools. We see a lot of that happens right today. And again, we're seeing now where we're having kids that are in 5th grade, 6th grade that has cell phones. And as again, it goes back again, we have a lot of Twitter beefing that goes on within the middle schools. We see that a whole lot. We see it a whole lot. And it happens on the regular. It happens so much that we're seeing that now some teachers can't even control that. Some administrators cannot even control that. Well, we even see where some of even the schools, because of a lot of the bullying issues and also the gang issues that happen and whatever, you have some schools now that actually even went to uniforms. They went to uniforms because they felt that was a way for them to try to cut that out. Well, the bullying still doesn't stop with that, because what we're seeing too is that we're seeing a lot of bullying that happens even within the bathrooms of these schools. And again, as I tell you, we see a lot of bullying that happens a lot where, and the same format is always the same. We're seeing that they'll catch someone in the bathroom, but yet they'll have somebody sitting out, being the lookout, that'll be watching to make sure nobody comes in that bathroom while this is happening. Now, again, as I say this again, for you bullies, there's somebody better than you. So the bottom line to it is this. If you continue to keep bullying people, it's just a matter of time before you may bully that one, you may even bully that two, you may even bully that three. But what's going to happen when those three decide they want to get together and decide, well, guess what? I'm not going to be bullied anymore and I'm tired of it. We had a situation of where, and actually this even happened within the college ranks, where we had received a call that there was something going on, and one form of bullying that we had that we didn't even speak about is hazing. Hazing is a form of bullying. People don't understand that. And we see a lot of that goes on, not just within the high schools, but also within the colleges. We had a situation where there was a local college where there was a lot of hazing going on. Well, what happened was that the individual decided he was going to make a phone call to one of his city and to some of his partners, and they decided that they wanted to come up and they wanted to retaliate. And basically, we received the call within our agency, and we had to respond to those type of things. And I won't go into all what exactly happened, but again, it was a form of bullying. That's exactly what it was, because this person decided, well, you know what? I'm tired of you putting your hands on me. Let's look at the situation that happened in Florida. Let's look at with the drum major. Let's look at what happened on the bus, where they stood this individual up and they beat him until he actually died right there on that bus. That was a form of bullying. It was hazing, but it was bullying. Okay, that if you recall, that institution, that band was put on probation. That for 2 years they could not perform. They could not perform. So again, this bullying, it goes a lot more deeper than what people think it does. It's a lot deeper than what people think it is.
Right. And with that being said, we're gonna come, and the call lines are still open for people. We still got a little time left. If we don't want to exclude anyone, but most importantly, to you that are being bullied, the fear factor, we have to let it go. You don't have to be afraid. You have to stand up for yourself and come to somebody. If it's not a parent, let it be a peer. Hopefully that peer will stand with you or let someone else know about what's going on. We bring this information to you. We're hoping it's it'll be applicable to someone. If we can just reach someone with this information, this situation, we'll feel like we're doing it. We're about to take a break. We'll come back shortly. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. We're going to come back. Probably we'll be wrapping this thing up, but if we still have time. So if you want to call in with a question or comment or concern for myself or Mr. Reed, feel free to do so. With that being said, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back shortly.
Since 1929, the directors of Reynolds Funeral Home provide unique funeral services to meet the needs of every family. Our staff of dedicated professionals is available to assist you in making final arrangements. From casket choices to funeral flowers, the directors at Reynolds Funeral Home will guide you through this difficult moment. You're welcome to call us at any time, any day of the week for immediate assistance, or visit our funeral home in person at your convenience. Visit our website.
Winsett Financial is committed to maintaining the highest standards of integrity and professionalism in their relationship with you. They provide you with only the highest quality information, services, and products to help you reach your goals.
Winsett Financial is awesome. I recommended them to all my friends and family. My first visit was complimentary. Winsett helped me with my taxes and my retirement. They are excellent.
When you push furniture in, do bulky cables keep pushing it out? Then power it up with the Side Socket, the swiveling multi-plug miracle that allows you to move cords and furniture flush against the wall. Just plug in, pivot, and power up 6 different components. The unique swiveling action creates extra space where you need it most. Go ahead, push back couches, chairs, and more to make every room bigger than before. Finally move kitchen appliances against the wall, increasing counter space. And it's the perfect and safe way to reroute power away from sinks with ease. Side Socket is even equipped with optional anti-surge protection to protect expensive electronics. Call now to get your Side Socket for just $10. But wait, we'll include another Side Socket free. Just pay separate processing and handling. That's 2 Side Sockets, all for just $10.
To order Side Socket for $10 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-970-3051. That's 1-800-970-3051 or order online at sidesocket.com.
Okay, we're back. Again, I want to thank everyone that's been tuning in. And what we're going to do now, we're going to get ready to go ahead and wrap this thing up. So with that being said, I'm going to have my featured guest, Mr. Keith Reed. If you would, sir, give your closing remarks, and then I'll come in. And again, before I do that, I just want to appreciate everyone that's tuned in, and hopefully something we said will be a benefit to you.
Well, and just closing, I like to tell folks that bullying is something that is so serious, that is something that has taken over, and the epidemic has gotten so bad now that it seems as, and what I want to say to parents is that talk to your kids. Look and see if there's any type of different types of ways, because there's different types of attributes when a person is being bullied. Basically, when if you're seeing a change in your kid's behavior, if you're seeing that your kid is coming home and your kid is always tired, if you're seeing that the grades are dropping with your kids, if you're seeing that your kid is basically, when they come home, if you gave them money that day, when they come home they don't have money. So a lot of these things that you need to just start watching. If your kids come home and they decide they want to just stay in their room and don't want to come out, things of this nature. Know your kids. Know exactly what's going on with your kids, because the bottom line to it is this: if you don't know, somebody else will. Because if your kids are not talking to anyone and telling anyone that they are being bullied, then you will never know. So it's very much, it all starts at home, and I'm just a firm believer that everything starts at home. Know your kids. Know that, get more involved with your kids. Get so involved, and always the scenario I use is this, and it's something I always leave with everyone when I talk to them. If you take just 1 week, and when I say a week, I'm saying just Monday through Friday. I'm not talking about Saturday and Sunday. Just take Monday through Friday. How many hours do you really spend with your child? How many hours do you spend with them? Just Monday through Friday. Because I'll easily tell you this. If it's anywhere up under 5 hours a week, because of course we know as parents, we have to go to work, we have to do things, but our kids go to school. Here's the thing. Know your kids. Know your kids, because if you don't, here's the thing, if you don't understand, if you don't raise your kids, then the bottom line to it is just the streets will. And that's what we're seeing a lot of right now. And that's where a lot of this bullying comes in at. So what I'm saying to you is this: learn your kids, know your kids, and love your kids. Love them, because if you don't, society out here will.
Now, with that being said, we thank everyone. We appreciate you. Hopefully, something within this bullying episode would benefit everyone that's watching. Please tell someone, talk to someone, make someone know what's going on with you. With that being said, let's get it. Enough said. Again, I'd like to thank my guest, Mr. Keith Reed. We appreciate it. Hope you guys have got some information that'll be gainful to you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Well, not next week, but we'll see you again on the next episode of Something for the Fellas. I've been waiting to get to you because I know you have something to say to the fellas, and we have something to say back. All the fellas, all races, creed, color, social statuses. We'll tackle issues like jobs, fatherhood, education, the justice system. Join me right here on WYAM. Curtis Taylor, I bring you Something for the Fellas.
Since 1929, the directors of Reynolds Funeral Home provide unique funeral services to meet the needs of every family. Our staff of dedicated professionals is available to assist you in making final arrangements. From casket choices to funeral flowers, the directors at Reynolds Funeral Home will guide you through this difficult moment. You're welcome to call us at any time, any day of the week for immediate assistance, or visit our funeral home in person at your convenience. Visit our website.
Winsett Financial is committed to maintaining the highest standards of integrity and professionalism in their relationship with you. They provide you with only the highest quality information, services, and products to help you reach your goals.
Winsett Financial is awesome. I recommended them to all my friends and family. My first visit was complimentary. Winsett helped me with my taxes and my retirement. They are excellent.
When you push furniture in, do bulky cables keep pushing it out? Then power it up with the side socket, the swiveling multi-plug miracle that allows you to move cords and furniture flush against the wall. Just plug in, pivot, and power up 6 different components. The unique swiveling action creates extra space where you need it most. Go ahead, push back couches, chairs, and more to make every room bigger than before. Finally move kitchen appliances against the wall, increasing counter space. And it's the perfect and safe way to reroute power away from sinks with ease. Side socket is even equipped with options